Hi, my name is Casey,
And I'm Zoey.
and we're going to be your recreational therapist today. I know we have a new group member, so if we can go around and just say our names and how you feel today. You want to start?
Sorry. Hey, Lance, I'm just, here to help myself, really.
Okay.
I'm Megan. I'm feeling pretty good today. Just trying to keep going and be positive.
That's good.
I'm Jordan. I'm not really sure why I'm here. My family just keeps telling me to come. So they say I drink too much, but it's crazy to me.
Okay. Well, today we're going to be focusing on positive coping skills and things that you can use in your daily life. What does coping skills mean to you?
It's a way to handle your stress or your problems. How you cope with bad things going on in your life, like drinking.
Yeah, it's very good.
Does anyone else have anything to add? Basically the same thing, but just ways for a drug addiction. So maybe different ways with alcohol.
Yeah, just basically getting through things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, the definition of coping skills is coping skills are physical and mental tools that an individual can use to help them deal with life events, either positive or negative, so that they can manage and overcome a situation. So we're just going to start off by asking y'all to list different coping skills that you know of.
Exercise.
Do you think that would be a positive or a negative coping skill?
Positive.
I would agree with that.
Going to a bar when you're stressed.
How do you think that's a positive or a negative?
Realistically, probably a negative.
Yeah, do you think that would have a bad effect?
Yeah.
Maybe down the wrong path? Alright.
Do you have one you maybe like to share?
I mean, mine used to be weed, but that's not good for me anymore. So
You're trying to come up with new ways.
Yeah, just trying to get through my day. Besides weed, it's ruined my life.
Journaling.
Journaling? Okay. You think that would be positive or negative?
Positive.
Listening to music. That could be positive.
Yeah, I agree.
Does anyone else listen to music to help them cope?
I do.
But it doesn't really help, really.
What about anything else listed? If there's anything else that seemed to interest you?
Not that I can think of besides those that are already up there. They sound good to me.
All right, so let's kind of shift gears and let's talk specifically about negative coping skills. What kind of negative coping skills have you heard of or maybe you use yourselves?
Continuing to do the drug of my choice. Even if I'm having a good day, sometimes you just have to.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Guess getting in fights, taking your anger out on people, when you're stressed rather than trying to calm down, get in fights or take anger out on people in the wrong way.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Being with those old friends that abuse those substance.
Yeah, sure. Anybody else have anything that they can think of? Okay. What about about anything positive specifically that you can think of?
Surround yourself with new friends who influence you for the good, not the bad.
Mm-hmm.
Along with like finding something like you like doing, like maybe it's not like maybe it's just yourself, just finding stuff that like you like doing, maybe just like alone.
Mm-hmm. So like maybe like a new hobby, something you can pick up.
Yeah, like setting up new goals for yourself would help.
Good one.
Can you think of any positive ones?
Maybe like trying to go to like counseling or a therapist, or like for alcoholics, like AA meetings or some type of substance abuse meetings to have.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about your specific coping skills. What are some coping skills you use personally? Positive or negative?
Drink alcohol.
New friends, new hobby, new goal.
You use all those?
Mm-hmm.
Has it found that it helped you at all?
It helps me. I found that.
That's good.
Yeah, just trying to use weed, but it's just not working for me anymore.
Okay.
And yeah, I did try that bit of music.
So how have your coping skills affected those around you?
Well, my family disowned me. They don't want to speak with me. Right now I'm living with an old friend of mine. He's trying to help me, but I still get to it, get my hands on the weed, but sorry, I don't want to talk much more about it.
That's
Okay, you don't have to. Does anyone else want to share?
My family's proud of me. I got a new job. I'm slowly starting to live on my own. Slowly starting to gain friendships from before the drug issues, which is nice because I haven't been around those people in a while. So it's nice to gain that back and like gain the trust from my parents back.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, just like more positive, like lifestyle now.
That's very good.
I still live with my parents. I guess they don't really like my coping skill of drinking.
Mm-hmm.
They say that I don't recognize my own problem, but they're so supportive and trying to get me help and trying to get me to realize that I do have an issue going on.
That's good.
What about in anyone's work life? Has it affected that at all? Any job differing or?
Oh yeah, I lost my job. Trying to find a better one, but it's not working out.
I mean, I had lost my job, but then I luckily got a new job back. It's not the best right now, but I'm slowly like working my way up. Just take it one day at a time.
I feel like I could have a better job than just working at fast food, but also I guess it's better than nothing, just where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it keeps you deferred from doing or participating in alcohol? Or?
Not really, no. It's just, I think that maybe if I try and work on stopping and getting some help, I could get a better job, but with just working at a fast food restaurant, I don't have much motivation to stop just for that job.
Okay.
Have you looked into maybe finding another job?
No, not at the time. My parents are just focused on trying to wean me away from alcohol and get me, bettering myself before I worry about other aspects such as a job.
Okay. So, how have your coping skills affected you emotionally on a personal level?
I mean, when I was using, obviously, I felt I would get sad, and then when I took the drug, I would get I would be happy again, and then going through the withdrawal was really hard. But once I stopped taking it, I feel so much better and just have a better outlook at life.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's where I want to be, but
Well, you can do it. You just have to find the right friend group, find the right support system.
yeah.
It's hard to take. It's slow, but you'll get there. It took me a while.
You think maybe you could pick up one of those coping skills to help you to get to where she is?
Oh yeah, I'll try them all. It helps.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to get back on my feet again.
Anybody else have anything about how their coping skills have helped them emotionally?
Have helped emotionally.
Either or.
Either. Or if you had a negative one that didn't help and you realize now.
Yeah, I guess I'm just being here opens my eyes more to the fact that I should maybe try and listen to my family more because they do want the best for me.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I should listen to them and try and, be more I can't think of a word. Be more accepting of their worries rather than just brushing them off and thinking I'm fine. So.
Well, I know you said your parents are trying to help you. Do you think that you could do something with them that would help you to cope? Maybe do like a family activity or anything like that?
I think so, as long as they don't try and focus on the poor habit of drinking. Sometimes they can pester a little too much, so it makes me not want to be around them, but I do think that just doing an activity with them and setting aside the issue that it could help.
Maybe you can talk to your parents and make it an activity there's no drinking involved. If your parents like to do that, just make sure there's no alcohol in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So can anybody give me any examples of when you use your coping skills?
It's not as bad anymore, but when I was in between the withdrawal and then where I am now, just when you have that urge to do it, that's when you just have to sit and really think do I need this or can I do better? And that's when I would use the coping strategies. And I still do them to this day, but it's not because of the addiction. It's more just to keep it's kind of a routine now, which helps.
Are you asking about good coping skills?
Either or.
Well, I like to exercise when I feel. Usually, I drink when I'm feeling stressed or anxious.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying to go to the gym and just run and let out some of that emotion rather than picking up a bottle to drink, which has been pretty effective.
That's good.
Well, yeah, when I used to have a job, after my work, when I had a shit day, I just take some weed and just get that edge off.
Do you have any leisure interests that maybe you could do that would interest you to use as a coping skill? Or was there anything that you'd like to do outside of that?
I guess it would be nice going out, see what's more out there in the world.
So maybe some traveling.
Maybe that will help.
I always think walking in a park helps. Just looking at even either with a friend or by yourself, just listen to some good music and just go for a walk around the park. Or if you have a towpath or something, just look at nature. If it's by a river, you can go. If you like fishing, you can go fishing. Just do something other. It's kind of more hands-on stuff.
Yeah, instead of being stuck in a room or some close up. Yeah, it might be nice.
Because if you're enclosed in a room, you'd be more are eager to do something, whereas if you're like out in the open, you really can't smoke weed out in the open.
Yeah, true.
Anybody else?
So, moving forward from this meeting, would one of these positive coping skills maybe better your coping toolbox that you might use in future situations?
Yeah, definitely trying. I'll try exercising out in a park. Take a jog down forest, by a lake.
Would you say that's probably your goal for maybe like the next week or so to see getting some exercise in?
Oh yeah, let's try and set up those goals. Just like trying to avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll try it.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'll just continue to doing what I do, just music, keep surrounding myself with new friends, and just keep setting new goals for myself, and just keep where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Could you maybe list off some new goals?
Like now, or just like in general.
Just in general, like
How
how to use the skills.
I like from like a positive, just maybe like officially moving out on my own, because I'm not with my parents, but I have like roommates, so maybe officially like be on my own,
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
and then also continue moving up in my job.
Mm-hmm. That'd be really good. Anybody else?
I think that exercise really does work for me right now, so I think to continue on with that, and then also set new goals, like maybe get into some like meetings, like AA meetings, or try and get my own place away from my parents, maybe a new job. Just try and steer clear of people who go to bars and drink a lot, so I'm not tempted.
That'd be great for after these treatment sessions. Maybe even if you get tired of just, exercising and running, you could do other outdoor activities. If you like to exercise, you can, find other outlets, like a new hobby or something like that.
Also, I think that like having an animal is also a positive coping skill.
Mm-hmm.
I have a dog, and he really helps, especially like before drinking. Like if you are anxious or upset, dog just like them being there can help you.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys might want to try some pet therapy.
Do you find that your dog helps motivate you to get up and get moving?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a lot of times if I am really down or like depressed, he needs to go out, and so it actually gets me up and out of bed, which is really hard for someone that's depressed. So at least even going outside to take him on a walk is a lot more than I probably would do if he weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my buddy has a dog, so I guess I could try and take care of the dog more and see if that helps.
Mm-hmm.
They're really compassionate too. They'll love on you.
Oh yeah.
That can be a goal too for me, is get like a pet.
I think it would steer you away from, things like you say you just want to use your drug. Maybe you would turn to play with your dog instead,
Oh yeah.
or for any other hobby or any other interest you would find. It's very good.
Absolutely.
All right, so to wrap up today's session, I'm going to quickly review what coping skills are, and I'm going to just list off a few of the positive ones y'all said you might use in your future situations. So coping skills help individuals both physically and mentally to help them deal with events in their life that can either be positive or negative. And I know a lot of you said creating new goals and getting new hobbies and exercise, and of course maybe getting a pet would help alleviate some of the drug use or lead you away from your substance of choice.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to thank everyone for coming in today.
So it's very nice to be with you all, and in our next sessions we can dive more into those goals and other outlets that you guys can use to cope.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.